For better or for worse, the trade reviews for Dragon's Dogma 2 are about to start rolling in, and I know a lot of people are waiting on those before they make a decision on pulling the plug on pre-ordering Dragon's Dogma 2. I did not wait. I don't need a plug to be pulled. I knew going into it what I was getting into. I knew what I was signing up for. I've enjoyed the first game. It's not my favorite RPG of all time, but it's been good enough to want to play the second one. The second one has looked way better than the first one. The website, all the press material, everything I've seen about the second game is shaping up to be something truly fun and exciting and a genuinely good RPG experience to play. So I'm going to go into it with an open mind. I'm not worried about the frame rates. I'm playing it on PS5. I could give two shits about 30 versus 60. I've played 30 frames my whole life. It's not that big of a deal. I've talked about that in another video. Like, I'm just excited to play the game. I won't be covering any of the trade reviews on my channel at this point, and the reason for that is simple. I don't like to watch reviews or read reviews or to look at things that are going to taint my opinion of a game before I play. I want to play it myself, generate my own, sort of reaction to it organically. I'm generally not a fan, and I realize that people get early access copies, reviewers get copies, and so on and so forth. I've done some of those in the past where I did things a little bit early for certain games, and I get that it's a part of the content creation thing. But as a personal rule, I tend not to read anything put out by anybody else until I've actually played the game and got 10 or 15, 20 hours into it. Once I start to get enough under my belt to put out an early thoughts video is generally when I will start looking at what other people are saying. Obviously, you can't avoid the big headlines, if someone's making a splash about something. Like, as an example, the most recent launch of the Star Wars Classic Battlefront Collection. Like, my brother and I were having a great time, zero bugs, zero issues playing on Xbox multiplayer, but obviously a lot of people were having issues in other places, and so that was this resounding theme that had spread across the internet like wildfire. And we were in like the 20% of players who were actually able to have fun and do things. And so my opinion of that game wasn't colored by the fact that other people were having issues, because I wasn't having issues, but I was also conscious of the fact that other people were having issues. It's going to be the same thing here. So trade reviews are about to start dropping. I would urge everyone to, as always, don't forget to manage your hype levels. Whatever you see in the reviews, if you choose to read them, whether it's super positive or super negative, remember that everything should be taken with a grain of salt and as best, even though I might be someone who's covering the news on Dragon's Dogma 2, and I'm going to be doing tips and game guides and reviews and all those things long term. All of my stuff is happening from March 22nd onwards, so it'll be based on my hands-on experience from the launch date. Everybody else who's got early access copies, review copies, whether those are big streamers or media outlets, watch those with care. Don't let yourself get anything spoiled. And of course, don't forget to form your own opinions after you get some hands-on time with the game. Looking forward to it. I'm really excited. This is shaping up to be one of the big RPGs of 2024. So if you like that kind of stuff, make sure to follow along. I'll be live streaming here and on Twitch every single day, so make sure to follow along in both places. Don't forget to check out the playlists here, because I play a ton of different games. There's a Discord and a Patreon. Links are down there. See everybody in the next one. And Dragon's Dogma 2 launch Friday morning. We'll be starting bright and early. See you there.